Hello friends, it's wonderful to see you again today. You've probably noticed that I'm doing this video in a soft speaking voice, as quite a few of you have requested videos in this style rather than whispering. Now, I find it a little bit hard to do the soft speaking because there's a very fine line between your voice breaking and naturally going into a whisper, and it's quite a discipline of the voice. But I do really enjoy soft speaking videos, especially education ones, because I feel like you can learn a lot more from them because you can hear better. So what I've decided to do is do one whispering, one soft speaking for some of my videos. I think it's probably going to be daily art videos that are that kind of swap between soft speaking and whispered. I might keep the educational videos soft spoken so you can understand a little bit better what I'm saying and the information that I'm kind of translating to you. So please let me know in the comments if you think this is a good idea. I'd be really interested to know how you feel about it going forward. Alright, so as you can see, today we are moving on with our Russian revision. I wouldn't necessarily call this learning because, like you know, I'm not a native speaker. I'm just learning it for fun. And I thought I would make these videos as a sort of revision for me, as well as interest for you guys. So I'm going to just pop my phone up there because it seems to have migrated its way onto my desk here. So let's open this up. We're going to go onto my hyperlinks here. Now you'll remember last time we looked at the alphabet, right? And we looked at all the different words, all the different letters, and the words corresponding to those letters. So I will put a link down in the description box if you missed that, because it's a really good look into how the words look in the Russian language, because they are just a little bit different to what they are in English. And if you're going to be kind of following along with my revision here, you'll probably want to just familiarize yourself with the letters. So we've covered the alphabet. I have a whole bunch of other hyperlinks here, and maybe one day I'll show you my study plan. I'm not very good at keeping it, but I've actually recently signed up for private Russian language tuition, which I'm really excited for. So hopefully I'll have a lot more to show you after those lessons. But today we are moving on to Babbel. Now Babbel is an app, a language learning app, which I found to be really useful for my understanding of Russian, because it breaks it down into bite-sized chunks for you to learn. It's not intimidating or scary. It really just gives you the information in a very kind of, I guess, not juvenile way, but very simple. So if you're a complete beginner, it's really good to understand. It doesn't just throw you into deep end. So they have like different levels: newcomer, beginner, intermediate, and it goes all the way up to like really advanced learning. I'm on the first course right now, which is called Newcomer. And each course is divided into 12 lessons. And what I found to be really, really helpful is to do these notes as I go. With Babbel, you can actually go back and redo any of the courses or the little units as often as you like. So there's probably no need for me to do this because you can go back and revise. But writing stuff down and seeing it like this really helps it to imprint in my brain. I don't know about anyone else, but writing really helps me. So what I'm going to do is literally just read my notes out, and more than anything, apart from it being nice and relaxing, hopefully for you guys, it will be a really good revision tool for me to listen back to help me remember stuff, even though I can't stand the sound of my own voice. So lesson 1 of 12. Tam, tam, tam. There. Niet, niet, niet. No. The, yes. Kdo, who. Lesson 2 of 12. Yeah. I. Muy, we. E, and we, you. So lesson 3 of 12 puts those words together into context, plus gives us a couple of extra ones to learn too. So we have kdo on. Who is he? Now you notice that this is just who and he, and he. So literally it's who he. In Russian they don't have the articles like is. It's literally more simple than that. It's literally who he, where they, you home sort of thing, which I love. I love that straight to the point way of speaking. So for instance this one, Ty Anya, are you Anya? And here you can see it's just you, Anya, Ani doma, and the O becomes an A. I haven't got to the bottom of why this happens yet, but all I know is it's instead of oni, it's ani doma, and that means they are at home, or they home. Now I've just realised I've made a mistake here. In Russian, what I've come to realise is that this can mean the same thing without the question mark. So, they home? Question mark. Are they home? Or Ani Doma? They are home. So in this instance, I'm going to get rid of the question mark, and then that makes sense. They are home. They are at home. Uh-huh. 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 Can mean and or but depending on the context. Ani. Ani, which we know is they. Anna. 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 She. And I get this very confused because Anya and Anna sound the same in my head. So here we have some notes from my Russian speaking friend Victoria, who I met on Tandem, which is another app which you put your details in and you basically find language speaking partners to help each other with your language learning. So my friend Victoria, she wants to practice her English with an English speaker, and then she helps me with my Russian homework. So here we have some pronouns. So we have ya, which we know is I, ty, which is you, on, he, Anna, she, muy, we is you, Ani is they, and Anna is it. Okay, so here we have a little bit of my homework, which I haven't done yet. It's just basically looking at the informal T and formal V of you, because you say T when you know that person, as how are you, and you say V when you don't know them or it's a more formal situation. Or when you're using it as a plural, as in Mike and Kate, are you coming? You use we as well. So singular, formal, or plural, formal. Or the is singular, informal. So that's a really good example there. Okay, so as part of this lesson, we had a little bit of listening practice with the words on screen. So this example is Я Katya и Anna Nadia. I am Katya and she is Nadia. Or I Katya and she Nadia. Ani Doma. Ani Doma. They are at home. They are at home. Я Anya. Я Anya. I am Anya. Anna. Anya. As you can see, it sounds really similar. Anya. Anya. Anna. Anya. She is Anya. Кто ты? And that needs a question mark. Кто ты? Кто ты? Who are you? Or who you? Кто ты? Who are you? Кто вы? So this is the formal version of you. Кто вы? Кто вы? Who are you? Там они. Tam Ani. They are there. Or there they are. Ivri doma. Ivri doma. And are you at home? Or and you home? Let's put a question mark there. I Anna Nimka. I Anna Nimka. And she is German. Ty Tanya. Tanya. Are you Tanya? Ty Tanya. Kto on? Kto on? Who is he? Kto on? Who he? Ani gada I Anya. Ani gada I Anya. Okay, so this is the second part of lesson 3. Gotowy. 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 And who are you? And who are you? My doma. My doma. My doma. We are at home. Anna Agrina. A ja Ivan. Gotowy. So it's a little bit of a long sentence, so we'll break it down. Anna Irina. A ja Ivan. She is Irina, and I'm Ivan. Anna Irina. A ja Ivan. Ivan, sorry. A kto wy? And who are you? Formal. A kto wy? A kto wy? Anna Irina, a ja Ivan. A kto wy? A tamty? Need a question mark. A tamty. A tamty. And that's you. Da. Yeah. Yes. Me. Da. Yes. Yeah. Me. Da. Yeah. Kto oni? Ani. Sorry. Kto ani? Kto ani? And who are they? An Ivan. Anna Anya. An Ivan. Anya. Sorry. So, An Ivan. Anna. Anya. It's very hard, these two. He is Ivan and she's Anna. Gdon. Sorry, I was saying that it's on. Sorry. Gdon. Gdon. And who is he? Нет, он не вида, он Вова. Нет, он не вида, он Вова. No, he's not Vita, he's Vova. Кто Anna? And who is she? Кто Anna? Who is she? Anna Eva. Anna Nimka. Anna Eva. Anna Nimka. She is Eva and she is German. And Nimka, German. y muy misty. Misty. I'm not sure of the pronunciation, so I put it here. Misty. Two consonants together. Misty. And we're together. Как вы вместе? What? You're together. Da, yes. This was a strange sort of example of dialogue here. Okay. So, lesson 4 we just reviewed. Lesson 5 we reviewed as well. So, lesson 6. Кто ты по профессии? Кто ты по профессии? What's your job? Taxist. Taxist. Taxi driver. Office. 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 Professor. 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 Director. 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 Corrector. Corrector. Proofreader. Pensioner. 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 Or retiree. And we know can mean and e can be and. So e always means and. Can mean and or but. So I'm actually going to leave it there because 6 is a really good halfway point. We've got topic 7, which is quite a long one, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12 is just a recap. So this will be part 1, and then I'll do part 2 a little bit later. I really must apologise for my terrible pronunciation. Any Russian-speaking people out there, you are probably cringing away at my pronunciation, but please do feel free to correct me in the comments, because I feel like this is a really good way of learning. I always believe in correcting mistakes and highlighting where I've gone wrong. That's the only way you learn, right? So please, feedback is really important to me, and I would love to hear what you think. But that's it for Babbel Newcomer Course 1, and this will be part 1. And I'll see you in part 2. Thank you so much for listening, guys, and I'll see you then.